Monday. Never guess what we have on. We got a Han load. We're going to Washington. Is that chain? Better not hit our truck.
Yeah, you can't see that.
It's swinging all over the place.
You can't see that in the mirror?
Well, I would hope so. You guys see that chain hanging off of his truck? Or off his container, just flopping on the wind? DOT will see it, I'll guarantee you that if he don't see it. Yeah, so anyway, going to Kent, Washington. Unload there Wednesday morning. We're going to get there tomorrow night. Then we'll unload Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then from there, we're going to go down to Salem, Oregon. Pretty sure we're picking up pallets. So we are 4,200 pounds. We are so stinking light. 4,200 pounds.
It's going to be amazing going through Oregon and Washington with that little weight.
Yeah. We've only got like 95 pieces on coming out of the pallet place. We've hauled pallets before. I don't even think they were 20. I honestly think the last ones we did was like 15,000 or 12,000.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be heavy coming out of Oregon either, so that'll be nice. We're out for 10 days, but we did ask. Well, we didn't ask. Well, we did ask. We sent in our home time, and we told them we want to do our 34 at home because Jenna and Donna's got a plan for Saturday. They're getting another tattoo. So we asked Patty if we could get home for our 34, and she said yeah. So we're going to be out till Friday probably, sometime Friday.
Yeah, early Friday morning and head back out Saturday night.
Saturday night probably, yeah. And then we'll be back out again until Wednesday.
Yeah.
We like the 5 days, and I know we keep flopping around. A lot of the flopping around is because of Jen, trying to get her into doctors and stuff, but we found out the 10 days don't really do a whole lot for us mileage-wise, but it's so much nicer because we've got more consecutive days at home, yeah. Instead of just that, day and a half or whatever, you end up with like 3 or 4 full days.
Well, and plus,
it just makes it so much nicer.
Plus, we get some weekdays at home, so if we have to go to a doctor or if we have to do something at home, eye appointments.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
We can do it, and we're not technically missing any work. So
no, not missing any days that way.
It's just easier to do it that way.
It gives us a good day and a half weekday, and then we also have our weekend. So the 10-day just so much nicer. It works so much easier for us.
Yeah.
With still having family at the house, it makes it easier. Makes it nice. So speaking of family, Jenna had her pill. She took her pill, the pill camera. She swallowed that on Friday, and her GI told her that she looked over all the scopes and everything, and she said she's all but in remission. She said your colon looks amazing. She said the only issue that she's going to have, or she should have right now, is a little bit of IBS, and that would be caused only from stress. She said other than that, everything is looking amazing right now. So now it's kind of up to her to keep the stress down and to eat right, because eating one thing can throw her back into a flare-up if she eats the wrong things, and she knows what she can eat and what she can't. So it's an update on that. All right.
I don't know.
Okay, we don't know what's going on, but that camera keeps saying SD card error, so I had to put a new SD card in.
I don't know what you heard.
Yeah, I don't know the first 2 clips if they're going to show up or if they're not going to show up. So if they don't show up, I guess it's Monday, because we've been recording and then it keeps shutting the camera off saying SD card error, so I had her grab another SD card and stick in that, and hopefully we fix the issue. Luckily we have extra cards. So anyway, to carry on from what we was talking about before, that's what we did Friday. We'll have some different scenery for you guys tomorrow, because we'll be going through Washington and stuff like that, so we have some better, not really better, just different scenery.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can park at that place. If we can't, then we have 2 options, so...
Yeah, one's $15 a night, one's $25 a night, so...
But one's a block away and one's almost an hour away, so it's like...
Yeah, it's like worth $10.
Well, I know, but the other one's like a really small parking area. I don't know if people, because we live on Trucker Path, and I don't know if people just mark it as full and it's not full, because it's like, one of them said at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon it was full, but then at 2:10
the one that's only like a mile away is $25 a night. There's no free parking out there. It's all paid parking, so you got to pay regardless. And the other one, like she said, like 40 miles away, which is a good hour.
Yeah.
But it's only $15. But I don't know.
It just all depends on what time we get in there. If we're gonna get in there later in the afternoon, we're gonna have to stop sooner because that place is gonna be full.
Yeah. But on the plus side, Hummer's amazing about that. Every time we've ever had to pay, we don't use paid parking if we absolutely don't have to, but anytime we've ever had to use paid parking, they reimburse us. So
Yeah.
that's one nice thing about these guys.
The only time we've actually had to use it was like in Washington and California.
California a lot. We've had to because the lots were just full. We had no choice. We had to do reserved. And I think we used it in Washington once because we didn't have a choice. Everything out there was paid. So you had no choice but to pay. So yeah, we're hoping they'll let us stay there.
We'll call them in the morning and find out.
So we're gonna do, and then, you know, if we can't spend the night there, maybe we can stop somewhere and spend, 5 or 6 hours and drive in there at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That might be an option too. That way we only gotta spend a few hours there, because a lot of them won't let you overnight, but they'll let you, if you get in at like 2 in the morning, they'll say, yeah, it's fine. You get here at 2 in the morning, but so maybe we can do that too.
Yeah.
And then when we get there, we can just get unloaded and get out of there. So, all right, so that's the plans. That's the plans for tomorrow. That'll get us all the way through most of the week because about 2,000 miles out to Seattle. And I think we're about 4 hours down to Salem, 3 hours, 3.5 hours down to Salem, and then another 2,000 back to Iowa. This load's going to Illinois.
Yeah.
So that'll pretty much cut up our week when we get back.
Take her 34 hours to get back out.
Yeah, shoot out there, go back down there, back out there, or back to Illinois, and then take our 34 and then do it again. Whatever it is we're going to be doing. Got 16,456 miles on the new truck. In case anybody's wondering.
Getting kind of old now.
By the end of the week, it's going to have its first service. Every 20,000 miles, basically, you're in the shop. You're either getting your oil dumped and a complete service done on your truck, or you're getting a grease, all your tires checked, everything checked over in your truck every 20,000. So one way or another, you're at the shop every 20,000 miles here.
So for us, it's about every month.
It don't take very long for us to rack up 20,000 and we're axing out. So, yeah, that's about it. Oh, hey, gotta say hey to Brian. Brian has been on our channel, I think, pretty much since we started it, and he's coming to Hummer next week. Yeah, next week. Yeah.
Is it next week already?
Is it next week?
Yeah, it
Is today the 22nd? Yeah, so welcome to Brian. I hope it turns out to be everything he's hoping it'll be, and everything it's been for us so far. And it's like I actually talked to Brian on the phone quite a bit, and I talked to him over the weekend. I told him, it's no different than any other company. You're going to have some issues, blah, blah, but it's what you make of it. We found that out.
Yeah, and for the last couple weeks when we seemed
We were really pissy the last
irritated,
month.
pissy, it was not Hummer.
It
It
wasn't.
was our personal life, everything that was going on there, and
Everything
it was
going
just
on with
really
Jen.
stressful, and every little thing was just
Pissing us off.
irritating. Yeah, it really was, and
that I had before. I wanted to make sure that it's that is helping my issues, because usually after about 8 hours, like down by my hips and that start hurting just from sitting. And the first 8 hours I was great, I didn't have it, but I'm actually starting to feel it right now. So I'm thinking it's because I took that off the seat.
Well, when we first got in the truck, because he put them in over the weekend, when we first got in the truck and I sat down, it felt kind of like hard.
Kind of stiff, yeah, kind of hard to figure.
After an hour or so, you don't even know what's back there. And I'm perfectly comfortable with it back here. So.
Yeah, wait, that's why mine's sitting back there. I wanted to try it with and without, and in my tailbone, I can already feel my tailbone starting to ache, and the sides of my hips kind of getting a little achy, which I didn't have that the first half, or the first 8 hours, so. Okay.
After we do our review and everything, we're going to have like a contest.
Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway on them, too.
Yeah, they're going to give away a backrest.
For one of you guys.
Yeah,
So stick in there. What we're going to do is we're going to, I told myself, what we're going to do is we're going to drive for a couple weeks with it, and then we'll do, how you want, like a preliminary type review on them, and kind of telling you guys what we think of it, and then after 1 month we're going to do, that way we have them for a longer term, we'll do a longer review on them then. So that's what's going to be coming up.